Hey y'all, welcome back. And so for this video review, I'm going to be reviewing mice, computer mouse, computer mice. Some people say mice, some people say mouses. Um, some people say it is mouse, according to one tech person that I know. Others are mouses, others say mice. Anyway, that's beside the point. So I'm going to be showing you three different models of mouses that I've owned. Uh, of four, three of four mouses. The fourth one will not be seen because I cannot locate it anywhere. And I will tell you what I enjoyed versus what I did not enjoy. So, a few weeks ago, this mouse by ONN, it stopped working. I've only been able to find on at Walmart. I've tried looking on Amazon. I haven't seen it. I don't think I've seen them at Best Buy. So I think they are owned by the Walmart company. And there's nothing inherently wrong with that. The mouse just stopped sort of working. When I say sort of, it would work for one or two of my three USB ports, but it did not work for the third USB port. So I stuck it in a different USB port. It worked just fine. I thought, okay, it's the USB port. I go and I stick other USB port oriented devices like my smartphone, my portable hard drives, couple of other things that I can't think of right now, and the system didn't have any problems with it. So I'm like, okay, it's got to be the mouse. And there's no way for me to eliminate that as a possibility until I, purchase, some new mouses. So I go onto Amazon, do a search, come up with like two different mouses, and buy them. Take them, get them home through Prime, day or two later, and I start using both of them. The first one I open is Jellycomb. You can see it here. And it worked pretty well. There was a little bit of input lag that occurred. And so I'm like, okay, let me try out the other one. It wasn't noticeable. I mean, it was noticeable because obviously I noticed it, but it wasn't huge and dramatic and life-changing. The second one that I opened, I don't have anymore. It just got lost some time ago. I tried to look for it. Can't seem to find it anywhere. Gave it a cursory look. I didn't, literally tear the room apart or anything to try and find it. And the second one, I will link in the description below. You will see it by process of elimination. And it had massive input lag. When I say massive, that's probably overselling it, but it was significantly noticeable. I felt like if I moved it half an inch, the mouse on the screen, or the cursor on the screen rather, would not move. It would take a full inch before it would take effect. That might be a little more dramatic, but not by much, as to the kind of input lag I was faced with. So, one of the advantages that both this mouse and the other one had, the Jellycomb had, is you could plug them in, and they had recharging ports. They have a portable rechargeable battery. Obviously, it's portable because it's in the mouse, because the mouse is portable. It's wireless. All three of them, all four of the mouses featured in this video are wireless. And so, yeah, I bought this along with the other one that I can't seem to find right now. And both of them had noticeable input lag, especially the other one, which won't be in this video at all, had fairly significant input lag, which I've already explained. So I decided, okay, let's get a Logitech mouse. I haven't had one of those in a while. I couldn't find the one that I used to use. And I'm pretty sure I didn't have the USB connector for it, the USB receiver, transceiver. So went online onto Amazon. I got this by Logitech. Fairly simple design, straightforward. It seems that On is trying to mimic Logitech's design to a certain degree, and that's fine. I guess that's sort of an industry standard. But Jellycomb, as well as the other one, have obviously different shapes to them. You can see. Got the Logitech. Logitech works just fine. No input lag. But the massive disadvantage is it's got a battery in there that has to be replaced. For whatever reason, Logitech has not stepped up to the rechargeable battery inside. And my only thought on that right now is probably because once the battery in this permanently dies and can no longer be recharged, then you'd have to go out and buy a new mouse. Whereas with this, you just replace the battery when it needs to be replaced. And if you want, you can buy rechargeable batteries. So anyway, got that. Use the Logitech mouse all the time. It's fabulous. Obviously, both the Jellycomb and Logitech have a few significant differences, as you can see here. So Jellycomb has a, I'm not sure if it's going to show up. Yeah, backlight. Battery's pretty much dead. Normally, when it's fully charged, the backlight will change colors, which is pretty cool actually if you're into that sort of thing, which I am. It uses micro USB charging port. Fairly standard. Can find that most anywhere. Although I think they're starting to slowly phase it out, knock on wood. It's got the standard buttons. It's got the wheel, which I think is now an industry standard. So yeah, it's pretty good. I recommend getting it. That said, there was a little bit of noticeable input lag, but I'm not sure if that's because of the surfaces I was on, or my mind is playing tricks on me, or I'm seeing, the wizard behind the curtain, the man behind the curtain on that, which is basically me just noticing way too much details. There could be the same input lag here as it is here, and my brain is just more attuned to this one because it's not a Logitech. So my brain's like, nope, no pass on this one. Pass on this one. So yeah, there's that. Would I recommend getting the Jellycomb again? Yeah, definitely. I'm going to keep it for now. And so anyway, I'm going to go over a couple more features. Obviously, there's an on-off switch here. You can see that. You can also see the wireless USB transceiver here. It does come with a charging cable. I have it, kept it in the box. Set of instructions. User manual. Pretty simple, straightforward. You just plug it in, wait for the computer to acknowledge it, and boom, you're on your way. They call it a USB dongle. I call it a transceiver. I'm more Star Trek than other people. Flip it on to turn it on. Flip it off to turn it off. 2.4 gig wireless mouse. I'm not sure if it's gigahertz or whatever. LED indicator light lets you know when the battery's getting ready. What do I do if the mouse sensor has lag problem? Turn it off and turn it back on. Make sure it's fully charged. What do I do if the mouse not responds? I received a defective product. What should I do? Contact Jellycomb support within 24, and they will get back to you within 24 hours. So it's definitely a cute little mouse. I chose purple because I just wanted to go with purple. They have other colors if you're not keen on purple. Pastel colors. Logitech mouse. obviously is the best in the industry. Has a sliding panel for the replaceable battery and a storage area for the USB dongle or the transceiver, whatever you prefer to call it. And you slide it back in there and it's on its way. Red up here means that it's off. Green means it's turned on. It doesn't light up. Has ergonomic shape to it. They make them in multiple different designs and colors and stuff like that. I also recommend Logitech, obviously, because that's just like the industry standard, it seems. They set the industry. They're trendsetters. Would I get the Logitech again? Definitely. Would I get the On again? Probably. It just, it kind of stopped working, and that kind of was, it would be very selective as to which USB ports it would and would not work in. You can see the dongle transceiver, that's that little black thing right there. It requires 2 AAA batteries, which I'm about to pop out. So it can go, so those AAAs can go into other devices, probably like my TV remotes. This is about $9.99. As I mentioned earlier, the On brand. This was about, I want to say $19.99. And this was about the same price, maybe $29.99 at the most. But again, I'm thinking more $19.99. I will leave links to the Jellycomb, the Logitech, and the third one that cannot be found in the links in the description below, but I cannot leave a link for the On brand because those just are found at Walmart. And usually you just walk into a Walmart and can find the mouses there. On has a couple extra buttons that I've never really been able to use. I don't know what those buttons do. Never been able to find it. Probably does something. Don't know, don't care. There's a master reset in case something goes wrong. And that was one of the first things I did is I hit that master reset button to reestablish the connection, and it would not reestablish it. So, swapped out the batteries and changed USB ports. Everything I did didn't really seem to help. And if it was a battery thing, you would think it wouldn't work in all 3 ports. But I don't know. I just decided to go and get, 3 new mouses. Got a refund on the one that is not shown in this video. And decided to end up keeping this one, as well as Logitech, and I've been happy with them ever since. So, thanks so much for watching. I will try to have another video up in a few days to maybe a week, and leave comments below if you have any questions, and I will see you next time. Bye.